we do the podcast, we're gonna have to have smoothies every time because I'm now conditioned.
Yeah,
I've been Pavlov dogs to believe.
It was Ben's idea to do this to you.
So every time I do the podcast, I get a smoothie. Not that there's been a whole plan behind this that I don't know about. Like I'm a baby. That's crazy.
Chandra goes, we should be getting smoothies every time. It makes me happy.
And you're like, well, yeah, we've already
podcast.
discussed this as our business
Wouldn't
plan.
it be crazy, guys, if we got smoothies every time because it makes me happy before the podcast? It's like I'm conditioned like a dog.
I'm being conditioned. I didn't even know it was happening.
This episode of Entourage came out June 19th, 2005. Episode 3, Season 2, Aquamansion.
It's called Aquamansion?
My God, read the title of the episode.
I watched the episode 3 times. I don't even know the title. Wait, I like when it's on my TV.
Let's talk about the week leading up to this episode of Entourage. June 14th, a major earthquake strikes about 80 miles off the coast of Northern California on Tuesday night, briefly prompting a tsunami warning along the Pacific coast, but no immediate reports of damage or injuries.
Really?
Yeah.
Did the tsunami happen?
No, it was just a tsunami warning.
Whatever.
June 18th, Tom Cruise and his actress girlfriend, Katie Holmes. I love that they write his actress girlfriend, Katie Holmes.
Also, she's equally as famous.
No. What?
Everyone knows who Katie Holmes is.
She got recast in the second Batman. That's how equally not famous she is.
Wait, who's Katie Holmes?
She's in the Batman Begins, and then she's recast.
Yeah, she's not good.
I didn't say she's good or not. I said she's not
okay.
famous.
She's kind of boring.
Interrupted their respective publicity tours yesterday to get engaged in Paris, the city of love.
The best thing is, the best picture ever is Nicole Kidman's walk of freedom after she got divorced from fucker Tom Cruise.
I love Nicole Kidman. She is
She's the best. Nicole Kidman is the best. And I never get tired of seeing her.
Did you know how that she's like actively, like really actively supporting like lady directors and writers? And like,
yes,
going
no,
out
I know. She does. That's why I watch everything she does.
Love Nicole Kidman.
You don't. You didn't watch Big Little Lies. You didn't watch The Undoing.
I like the movies she does.
Oh my God. Her TV shows are so good.
June 13th. In Formula One, the United States Grand Prix sparked controversy when only 3 teams on the Bridgestone tires competed because of Michelin not being able to supply safe tires to the remaining 7 teams running on the French company's rubber.
Wait, Michelin just couldn't have safe tires for...
They couldn't supply enough
the
rubber.
But that's their job.
It is, but they couldn't do it. But also, I hate that F1 is... I don't care about F1.
Oh, I do. I like stuff like that.
I was like...
I love NASCAR. I love Formula One.
June 19th is the day the episode came out. But June 19th is also the day the jury in Michael Jackson's trial for child molestation finds the pop star not guilty on all counts.
So I have a lot of thoughts on this, and this has been coming up a lot, this Michael Jackson stuff. Was Michael Jackson either a pedophile molester, or was he saving children from the molestation
Nope, he's
ring?
a pedophile.
I'm on that Instagram right now.
You are not allowed on the internet anymore.
Saying that Michael Jackson was actually knew more about what was going on and was trying to save these children. That's what they're saying. I don't have a stance, but I do have a stance on the fact that some lady already came out saying basically they said OJ was innocent even though they knew he wasn't because they were like, we hate white people because of Rodney King.
I'm sorry, that was an incoherent thought. And how do we get to OJ?
No, it's true.
And
It's a full
King?
interview. No, I'm just talking about the OJ Simpson's trial. Which obviously the Rodney King thing is upsetting. So you're sitting here telling me that
Michael Jackson and O.J. Simpson are both innocent of the crimes.
No.
No.
This lady was like, yeah, we kind of knew he was guilty, but yeah, we all kind of agreed to do innocent because the Rodney King had just happened, and we were upset, and we were like,
I have thoughts on this. Number one, there's a comedian who always says we got one, and he's really happy that O.J. got off. All the black people who got convicted for crimes that they didn't
This poor
commit.
woman died. I don't care if she's wet or what. This poor woman died.
But then the other thing is, the problem is
the pizza guy or something.
The real reason he got off is because the LAPD framed him for a crime he did commit.
Well, yeah,
and so they got in trouble for framing him.
Fuck LAPD.
The other thing is, Ben, you know Kato Kalin knows our parents well, right?
Isn't he the guy who died?
I don't know if Kato Kalin.
Oh, no, he's the neighbor.
Yeah, he's the neighbor who would always come over to my mom's apartment and try to fuck her roommate.
And then he was the one living in the back house at the time of the murder.
Well, yeah, they know who Kato Kalin is.
Yeah.
This news story is about Michael Jackson. Siena said Michael Jackson is his trial starts. You
Michael
said
Jackson
OJ
is an area of topic I will not enter an opinion on. Has anyone come forward and said they're a survivor of Michael Jackson?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Multiple people.
So Scratch that.
She said it's impossible
so
to
now
win
I
this
take back
one.
everything I've
On
said.
Instagram, she
Instagram
also
is
said we haven't
wrong.
landed on the moon.
I'm also on Fruit AI on accident on Instagram too. I'm really upset about it. I don't know how to get rid of it.
What does that mean?
You don't know the Fruit AI stuff? Oh my god, you guys are
The
old
Fruit
heads.
Love Island or something else?
Yeah, it's like that. But no,
It's
but
called
now
Fruit Love Island.
no, not Fruit Love Island. It's something else. It's like Watermelina like farts in her bed and like no, it's Strawberryna farts in her bed and Watermelina is like, you're disgusting. Leave, Strawberryna. And then she leaves with the baby, and then she runs into Bambino or Bananino, and he's a banana.
I mean
And
this
the
in the
banana's
nicest way, and I know you're a smart person. They've targeted you as an idiot. They're like, Michael Jackson was saving
No.
children. Here's some fruit fucking AI. You're like, did we really land on the moon?
Get to Entourage.
Hey, get to Entourage. Shut up. You would never talk to E or Drama, or yes, you would talk to E that way. You would never talk to Turtle that way.
I
I'm
would.
Turtle.
Okay, so here's the summary for the
Who
episode.
am I? I'm Vinnie.
Oh, I think
She's
she's
E.
I think she's Drama with the amount that people like are just starting to know Chandra constantly as someone who's looking for a job.
No, but like my real personality.
Drama.
I don't know. I think this is kind of a Vince E relationship.
How dare you?
It's not a turtle drama relationship.
I think it's Turtle Drama. I'm Turtle. She's Drama.
No, she's Drama.
I'm Turtle and Drama.
Which one of you gets the other one into the Playboy Mansion?
I would
Get
get
Siena in the Playboy Mansion. Who's getting who in the Playboy Mansion?
I just said I'm getting you into the Playboy Mansion.
I think I'm getting Siena in the Playboy Mansion.
I'm getting you into the Playboy Mansion.
One of you has been
Who do you
banned.
think?
Who's banned?
Chandra.
I'm not banned. I would be. I would be living in the Playboy Mansion.
Bam.
Who do you think? Who do you think?
One of you is banned for
Okay,
kicking open the
comment
monkey.
below who you think would be banned for the Playboy Mansion and who's getting who into the Playboy Mansion. Ben, who do you think?
Who's banned?
Who do? Yeah.
Let's listen. Let's do the episode and then I'll
I
decide.
think you'll
at
tell us
the
at the end.
end.
Who's getting who in?
As
and
after
who's
the
banned.
discussion, I'll figure it out.
Deal.
The boys get ready for a pajama party at the Playboy Mansion and discover that Drama has been banned for life by Hugh Hefner. Eric tries to persuade Vince to do the Aquaman film, especially when the actor goes house hunting in an expensive neighborhood. Is that an accurate summary?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Also, I hate the intro. The song is bad.
We love the intro. We listen to it all
Memory
the
you
time.
overflow.
We see your superhero. I'm okay.
I don't like it.
You know I love you desperately.
What's the first scene?
So they show up at the store, and it's like a department store, and they're walking around, and we find out that they're going to the Playboy Mansion, all the boys. And Turtle is like hitting on the woman at the store as they walk through, and they're like, Turtle, stop talking to women. You don't want to end up with a girlfriend before the lingerie party. And Turtle
then
says, I'm not talking to any of you.
He's like, nobody talking to me. Nobody talking to me. And I was like, yes, that tracks.
So they're going to the Playboy lingerie party, something I didn't know existed in real life. I thought they made that up for Entourage.
Bro, I'm literally the one getting you in. The fact that you don't even know that exists at the Playboy Mansion is crazy.
That's because you were obsessed with Playboy, like Drama.
No, not like Drama.
So they're like excited to go, and he's like, I've been. They're like, you've only been for an Alzheimer's fundraising lunch.
Yeah, I know.
What kind
I
of
hate you.
what kind of Playboy situation is going on?
That's how low of low you have to be, where you're like, oh, my way of getting to Playboy is for the Alzheimer's lunch. That just feels. I just would rather not go.
So this is when we discover what we're talking about. Drama used to hang out with Hugh Hefner and go during his Melrose years, but he's not allowed in anymore.
And then E was so rude and said, "You're Melrose months," and then Drama said, "There's reruns, baby."
There are reruns, baby. Also, I hate the term playmates. I think it's
I was
disgusting.
thinking the same thing.
They keep going like, oh, you want to go see the playmates?
Playmates. Like,
That's
like
so
they are
creepy.
like these are animal girls that are like meant for accompanying men. Is so sad. I mean, I guess that is the premise of the Playboy, but yeah,
different things. It's for both
Playmate
really
is really gross.
Yeah, you got a playmate. I'm like, ooh, that's
Yeah.
so nasty. That's so unsexy.
Can we have a? I want to have a reality show of Where Are They Now of all the Playboy girls.
All right, go.
I want to
pitch
know
it.
what they're doing. Like, I want to see what they're all up to. What are they all doing? And also what they think of the Playboy Mansion now.
But way back, Playboys. Way boys.
Be right back, bunnies, because they're right back.
Go
Be
pitch
right
it.
back,
Go
bunnies.
make your pitch doc.
Honestly, yeah. Who am I pitching it to?
We'll figure it out. So Drama is claiming that even though he's banned, that he didn't do anything and he doesn't deserve being banned. Meanwhile, the other guys, they're all buying PJs. Vinny is buying $400 PJs, and Turtle is trying to buy $1,200 pajamas.
I'm sorry. If you expect women to be dressed down in their pajamas and lingerie, men should be wearing the same damn thing. They should all be in like thongs or like, I don't know, some robe with like nothing on under.
I mean, Cantique does some really cool men's
That's
lingerie.
what I'm saying. Like, we need to equal the playing field.
But
If you want that energy, playmate energy, everybody needs to be
Listen,
doing
I
the
will
same
say it's
thing.
hard because these women are wearing their underwear, and Turtle's like, I'm buying a $1,200 set of pajamas, which he cannot buy because he does not have the money, and no one will give it to him.
I do love him for that.
That he's trying to buy $1,200 pajamas.
He's respectful, unlike other people who like he's probably like, I'm just gonna wear a t-shirt. It's like, that's just so disrespectful.
Well,
like,
then-
show up for the event properly.
That is true. Then Vinny is going to buy some PJs, but they're like, don't buy those ones. George Clooney bought them this morning. Buy these ones, and we won't let anyone else buy them. And she just pulls up like a black shirt. And I'm like,
literally a black button up.
why would you wear that out? That's terrible.
Don't know what's interesting about that. How you're even going with the theme. I don't know.
So we head to lunch. Drama is eating lettuce and lemon water because he's preparing his body for the mansion.
Love that. I love it. I'm so tired. This culture of like women and like us and being like, you know, I'm going to the beach soon, so I don't want to eat a lot or whatever. And he's like, no, I am also watching and got to be my skinniest best self to present. Like, men never think about how they present themselves. They just show up places.
They
And
don't,
that's
but
so
I want
gross and
everyone to be able to
disrespectful.
eat and hang out.
No, either that's the way it is, but it's not. So now the real way to get back is that everybody should be like overthinking.
Everyone should be upset.
Yeah, everyone should be eating lettuce and lemon water.
Well, listen, Turtle then makes fun of how Drama used to wrap himself up in saran wrap for the wrestling team to cut weight. And I'm like, oh, Drama used to wrestle? I love that.
Yeah, that Cutter probably did shit like that.
I like to get little glimpses. No, Cutter never wrapped himself in saran wrap.
Maybe I'm thinking of Silver Linings Playbook.
Oh, you know how you mix up your brother and Silver Linings Playbook? I forgot about that. So they're talking about what they got to do for their day at this lunch. And basically people there are the boys, Shauna, and the money manager.
I could not figure out who that man was.
Vinny's
The
money
first time I
manager.
watched it, I thought it was their dad. Because he was like, Drama, I done been knowing you, and you never bought a house.
You think your dad
then
goes,
the
I've been doing your
second time I
taxes
watched
for
it-
years?
Yes, dads do things like that. Second time I watched it, I was like, why is this guy, he's in charge of the money, clearly. Why is he at lunch? This makes no sense.
I don't know why they
Who
were
just
in lunch
hangs
with their
out?
publicist and their money manager. That
Yeah,
seems
it
like an
makes no
odd-
sense why they're all together.
But maybe they just all were like, I don't know why they did it.
They texted Vinny and they're like, we're in Beverly Hills. What are you up to? And he's like, I'm already here. Me and us for lunch.
I
don't
guess
know.
maybe. But they're basically like, you can't live in that. He's like, you can't live in that house anymore, the money manager guy.
Yeah.
Because they are renting it for you. You've been there too long. You got to rent a new place.
It was only supposed to be for 5 months and it's been a year.
And Vinny goes, then I should buy a place.
Which is, I would do the same, but Vinny's so wrong.
Well, then Drama is like, actually, I already bought a place at one point. I'm the first Chase man to have a place because he had a condo.
It is so disrespectful of Vinny to be like, wow, the first Chaseman to own a home. And I was like, okay, like you're already about to do it. So you don't have to
Controversial.
say it.
If you own a condo, you don't own a home.
I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing something different.
What are you arguing?
I'm saying it's rude of Vinny to say that at all. You're already, you don't keep stunting on people. You're already going to buy the house. You don't then also say, wow, the first Chaseman to buy a house, I'm stunting double time. That's crazy. No, a condo's not owning anything. A condo's is such a bad
condo
plan.
on South Robertson by the freeway
Yeah,
that
bad.
Drama had to foreclose on.
Bad. That's so bad.
It's like, I kind of wish if they ever did do an Entourage reboot, which they shouldn't, it should just be Drama's years before they got there.
I
of
would
like
love
everything
a
bad
Drama
happening.
years. How he got to where he is. Melrose Place.
They got to meet up at Warner's to talk about Aquaman. The money manager is super excited because it's some big money for Vinny. Sean is like, you're going to make a sexy superhero. But Vinny is not happy that he's going to go to this Warner Brothers meeting and talk about Aquaman.
Vinny needs to suck it up. Also, they said he has $1 million to spend on a house. And they were all like, hell fucking yeah. And I was like, wait. Because right now, $1 million would maybe get you a 1-bedroom house in like an area you don't necessarily want to be in. You're out in Van Nuys buying a 1-bedroom.
1 million went further back then, though.
No, so that, but in my brain, I was like, okay, but how much further does it go if they're excited? Because I was like, oh wow, they're gonna get a mansion with $1 million. And he goes, my mom just sold their house for $120K. How bad was her house?
I mean, she lived like in a shitty area, right? She lives in a shitty area in New York, Turtle's mom. Which now I can't even imagine living in a shitty area in New York. You must be able to sell that for serious money.
Yeah, she's
like,
dumb. She should have kept it for like. She could get $2 million.
Be near New York.
But she probably owned an apartment.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said something about a skylight.
So yeah, so they can do 1 million or 1.2 is what they're told, anywhere in between there for the house.
Could you imagine them moving into your house here?
Yeah,
They would all kill you. They wouldn't be your friend anymore. They would drop you as a friend.
They would drop me as a friend. We could golf into people's businesses.
You would never let me do that.
No, I wouldn't. But
I would love to. We could hit the sign.
You were the one who was anti doing that, by the way.
Who, me?
Yes, in the previous episode of the pod.
Yeah, it's disrespectful and rude.
But you want to do it here.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we cut to them and they're showing up to the first house. And it is, to them, underwhelming. To me, it's just a normal ass house.
It's not it.
It's like
could you imagine how bad that would look for Vinny to be living in a Craftsman? That street didn't even look
Where
like
do you think that
like,
house is supposed to be?
It's not it. It seems like it's like not anywhere. It's not Hancock Park. It's maybe Echo Park or Los Feliz.
I think it's like Echo Park or Los Feliz, which now would be a very expensive house.
East Hollywood.
He could definitely have
Well,
that.
the street looked bad.
Number 2, I don't think that's the inside of that house. I think they picked a house
That looked really bad on the outside.
that looked bad on the outside, and then they go to a house that I've been to before. I believe I've been to that house before because it was for a Halloween party when I was in college following mom and dad around for someone's like kid's Halloween party. And that was when they were pitching Somebody Feed Phil or Somebody Feed Phil with somebody else. So that Phil fucking guy was there. Sorry, that Phil fucking guy.
Who's somebody? What is happening?
I've been to that house.
What is
that
Somebody
they're inside?
Feed Phil? What is that?
It's like a Netflix show where some writer gets fed food.
What
That's
is this?
his.
What is the story?
That's
I've
a
just
lady
been in that house before. I know that house. It's a nice house. I've been in that house before. I've been because you go in here and then here's the dining room and they've got those stairs out to a beautiful backyard. And I remember there were kids back there eating candy.
She's been in the inside of the house, but she's never.
I'm saying
seen the
those are
outside.
not the same house.
I see.
The house that they're showing and the house that we go in are
She's really
different.
standing by this.
I've been to it. I've watched this episode so many times. Every time I'm like, that is the house that I've been to. I forget which kid it was, whose house it was. Or else I would go and be like, yo, was your house in Entourage? But I know the house. That's not the point. The point is they get to the house and everyone's underwhelmed. Drama and Turtle don't want to share a bathroom. Vinny is talking shit on Smallville.
I mean, you can't go from the house you had to this house.
I'm sorry. If you
just can't.
The context is, and we didn't say this earlier because we got distracted. If Vinny wants to do another movie that's for him, so not a big budget movie,
No.
then this is the money he has to spend.
I'm aware. So fucking do Aquaman. I wouldn't even go. I would have said yes to Aquaman in the first place and had the mansion already.
They're disappointed. They're like, "Can we have something better?" And she's like, "I can take you to Brando's old house. It's in a slightly higher
That's crazy.
price range."
That's crazy that they told you their price range is $1 million, and you're like, well, let's go to Brando's house, which is ×4.
Real fast. Do you is she fucking playing them?
She might
Like
be.
she takes them to the worst $1.2 million
might
house
be.
she can find,
and being like, well,
so
let
then
me
she can
sell them now.
upsell them on Brando's
She's really
house.
smart if she is,
And they don't talk about that in
because
the
she's probably
story,
having
but
a hard time selling Brando's house right now.
yeah, she's like, take them to a house they'll hate, and then take them to Brando's. Boom.
I will say, Drama's a fucking idiot. They go to see that other house, and he's not even like looking at any structure of the house. He just goes and sits on the bed and sees how bouncy it is. You're not buying the bed. You're buying the fucking house.
He does go sit on the
I don't know
bed.
why he's like, this is a little too bouncy for me.
Drama goes and sits on the bed. in
No
the
one
house.
said you were getting that bed. Buy a different fucking bed.
And Turtle's also upset there's no outdoor pool here because he doesn't like the indoor pool at the other house and he wants an outdoor pool at this
so
house.
agree. The indoor pool is disgusting. I love an outdoor pool. I am not having Vinny as my best friend and having hang out with these fuckers that are so difficult and annoying to not have an outdoor pool.
It's very shallow of you.
No, it's not.
So she's going to take them to Brando's house, which is a slightly higher price range.
Slightly. That was so annoying. He goes, well, how much is slightly? And then Vinny goes, what? It's Brando. And it's like, how much do you think slightly is? If it's Brando's fucking house and this is the house you can afford, clearly it's a lot.
That's what Vinny's saying. He's saying it's a lot and he doesn't care.
I guess, yeah. So I'm on Vinny's side then. I'm not on E's side because the fact that he's even asking.
Well, then E gets a phone call.
It's not $100 more
and we
expensive.
found out that Drama is banned for life because he set free chimps in the
Playboy
zoo
Mansion?
and one attacked. Yes, he's banned for life from the Playboy Mansion because he set free chimps in the zoo and one attacked Miss August, and that it messed her up so badly she lost like work.
Yeah.
We
Sad
never
for-
talk about Miss August again.
Sad for her, but at the same time, Drama was going to be my number one of the episode because I thought he actually did it. I thought he was just denying it the whole episode.
No, he didn't.
And I
do
was
it.
like, hell fucking yeah. Save those monkeys. Release those monkeys.
Drama's like, I didn't do it. Ralph Macchio did it. Ralph Macchio.
When he said the Cobra Kai guy, I was like, no way he's gonna be in this.
So they leave. They're driving they're driving to all their next things they have to do for the rest of the day. And Drama's like, Ralph Macchio freed the chimpanzees. And Drama's like, what are we going to do about this? And they're like,
They said monkeys. You keep saying chimpanzees. He didn't have chimpanzees.
It was not. I've
It
written
would
chimpanzees.
be insane to have chimpanzees.
Well, I keep picturing Miss August getting mauled by a chimpanzee.
She'd be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like little monkeys.
Oh,
I think
okay.
It's
It's just regular
like how
monkeys.
Justin Bieber had a monkey.
We see the monkeys. They're these little white monkeys.
I thought they just wrote it, but then we're like, whatever, production. We already shot them saying chimpanzees 1,000 times. and
Chimpanzee's
moved
like the
on.
strongest 12-year-old coming at you that could rip you to shreds. You'd be dead.
I know. That's why I was worried about Miss August.
It's like Primate.
That's why I was worried about Miss August.
That movie's good.
Nah, I think she just got a couple bites on her face.
Yeah.
I didn't see Primate.
Oh, you didn't see Primate? I
Did we not
it's
see
I
right up
heard
your
it's
alley.
just sad.
It's really sad.
You saw it with Camille, and I really wanted to see it,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you guys were like, it was just sad.
Well, it's just a monkey that has rabies, and you're like, oh, it's so sad. He's so upset.
Because he was their pet.
Yeah.
He was like their friend, their family member.
It's an upsetting movie.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it, honestly.
So Drama says, what are we going to do about him being banned? And everyone goes, we? And they're
No. E says we.
Sorry.
E says we. And then Turtle does say something that's like, bro, I'm sorry, like, you're out. And then Vinnie is the only one who says, guys, if Drama's not going, we're not going.
If one of us can't go, none of us goes, is what he
Which-
says.
Respect. Vinnie is so bad this episode, but that redeemed him in my brain because he was being so fucking annoying this episode. But I was like, you know what? He's right.
Yeah.
If Drama can't go, what? We're gonna ditch him for Hugh Hefner? God no.
No, they're not going to, even though they go to do that. So
Well,
then,
no. Continue.
So then, continue. So then they're going to go off on their individual things. Vinny and E are going to go with Ari to meet at Warner Brothers, and Turtle is going to go get his pajamas. He has a plan. So yeah, they go to the Warner lot, and it is where Chandra and I used to intern. It is where we used to walk all the time. I watch it, and it feels incredibly familiar because we would walk right past.
Well, they even say Clint Eastwood. They talk about Clint Eastwood.
I know,
and
we
Clint
walk
Eastwood's
right
spot
past-
is right next.
We
to
would
where
walk right by Clint Eastwood's
Yeah,
office all the
I
time.
would see
The
him.
man is old.
Oh yeah.
That-
This was what I worked there. How many years ago?
I worked there over 10 years ago.
So I was probably like what 6 years ago, 8
Yeah.
years ago.
Mm-hmm.
He looked old as fuck then.
He looked
like he was
fucking
holding on for dear
old.
life.
It was crazy.
Yeah. Well, he just did his last movie.
That's a man barely being held together by skin.
His final movie is Juror Number 2, is it not?
I have no.
And no one saw it.
Lots of
that-
people saw it.
Oh,
It did
who
very
saw
well.
it? I want to see it. Did you like it? I gotta watch it.
I like how Ben's silent now. He's a silent participant now. He's nodding off screen and not saying that he's seen Juror Number 2.
I'm trying to modulate how much I'm appearing in the episode.
Cut yourself out when you don't like it. That's what the cutting's for. You do that.
But you're one of the boys.
You are one of the boys.
Also, I like that stuff. Like when we watch Rap World, and then you see the filmer guy with the gun, and you never see him the entire time. Love that.
You're the filmer guy in Rap
Okay,
World.
You're the
but I
guy.
think part of why you love that is because you don't see him the rest of the time. I can't be in every part of the episode.
And you won't be, but that one was an
But we
important
never
part.
see you. I like randomly
That
hearing
was
your
not
voice.
an important part.
It was an important part of the
I
episode.
like it. I like it.
Okay. So on the Warner lot, they tell they're going in and they're like, "Hey Ari, can you get Drama's ban lifted?" And he's like, "Only if you do Aquaman."
He does say that.
Thank you.
Am I supposed to have a wonder for that?
We were just having a conversation. So then we cut to the Apple store, and are they getting paid to promote the Apple Store?
Yes,
now we go
Apple
to Turtle.
Store is
Turtle
getting
and
their
Drama
bag.
are at the Apple Store, and my God, they're at the Apple Store every 10 seconds.
Yeah, it's like they have an unspoken thing with Apple. Like we scratch your back, you scratch ours.
Turtle is at the Apple Store trying to return an iPad that was gifted to Vince, and they will not give him cash back for it because it was a gift to Vince.
I love that everyone just knows Turtle. Like this lady just knows in person. It's like, Turtle, I can't. That was for Vince.
They're like, well, we can give you store credit. And he's like, what am I going to do with store credit? I need to buy
Like, what am I gonna do,
pajamas.
honey? I can't do
You guys
it.
buy pajamas.
And then he stands outside the store trying to sell his store credit.
Well,
Which is smart. And he does.
yes.
It's crazy. Also, I so identify with this. I have such a one-track mind, and I'm like, I have to find the money for this one exact thing right now in this moment because this is what I would have to wear tonight. I loved.
I will say,
Turtle.
I feel like Turtle is more efficient than you in that you'll be like, I got to get this thing. And I'm like, to what end, at what time? You're like, well, what if I need it at some point? And Turtle has a date. He needs to go to the Playboy Mansion in
I
pajamas.
do that too.
Nope. There's no requirements that are the level of Playboy Mansion and pajamas.
I bought bras for last night.
You bought bras for Pat's birthday?
Yes.
Because you needed a bra for Pat's birthday?
Because I was going dancing at 2000s dance party for birthday.
You have other clothes that are cute. You don't have to wear a see-through off-the-shoulder top.
I just did the same thing Turtle did. You just hate women. Continue.
I don't hate women, and you didn't do the same thing Turtle did.
Did I do the same thing Turtle did? I got a bra for last night to go out in.
He's going to a once-in-a-lifetime event of going to the Playboy Mansion for the lingerie party.
Once in a lifetime
and
to dance with your friends to 2000s music when I could die tomorrow.
When I could die tomorrow.
That could be my last chance to do that with all my friends.
You could die tonight.
Turtle doesn't take the tags off his stuff because he's going to return them. So I don't think he's thinking it's the last night.
Bras. It's not like I bought 12. I bought $12.99 bras from Marshalls.
I'm just saying you're not Turtle.
PJs.
Yeah, then you're drama. Drama's always on the cheap.
No, I want to be on the rich.
You just talked about buying 12.
But I don't have $2,000 worth of
I'll be
Mac
honest,
stuff.
Neither does Turtle.
What?
He doesn't have $2,000 worth of Mac stuff.
Yeah, he does.
He's taking it from Vinnie. He's got nothing.
Well, I should start robbing Siena, I guess. I'll go upstairs and start. She wants me to be like Turtle. I'll just start taking things and reselling them.
Number one,
She's gonna walk around her house and be like, "Where did that thing go?"
Anyway, it's a super tense meeting at Warner's. It's Ari, Vinnie, E. I'm trying to remember her name. I know her name. I even wrote her name down, but I don't see it here for some reason. Dana Gould and the head of Warner.
Oh,
Brothers.
I did recognize her. What is she from?
This show.
No, I've seen her in other stuff.
No, she's Dana Gould to me. Dana Gould.
Who's Dana Gould?
Dana Gould is a major character in Entourage. You just
her name is in the show.
Yeah, you just met a major character in Entourage. They say her name
No,
so they know they
she's
track
from other
her.
stuff though.
But that's not what we're talking about Entourage right now.
I thought her real name was Dana Gould.
So anyway, they're like, we want you in the family. We've had Clint Eastwood forever, and we give him $90K for movies. And Vinny talks shit about this and goes, oh, I hear Eastwood keeps most of that money.
He's
and
such
why
a
he only
little
does one
smart ass
take.
the entire time.
He's such a smart ass in this thing. He's like, I don't see myself as a superhero.
I would fire him in that moment.
Vinny is like, they're trying to sell Vinny on Aquaman, but he's like, I don't see myself as a superhero flying or talking underwater. And it's so crazy how like the times have changed. Like with the largest cultural reset since Entourage coming out is that being a superhero is actually cool. And if you wear crazy tights, that's like a commentary
at
and
the
rejection.
time it wasn't cool, but now it's like that's the thing to do. You're Spider-Man. You are everything.
So then they bring in the suit. It's terrible. Vinny leaves the meeting and is like, no way I'm going to be on screen looking like underwater Elton John.
it is giving show business.
I think
showbiz, baby.
I think if the costume wasn't cheap looking, it'd be cool. I like that the top is sparkly. I like that he looks almost like Mermaid Man from it looks
That's
like
what I said. Mermaid
it looks like a Mermaid Man suit from SpongeBob.
It's horrific.
It's great. It's got big purple gloves and like a little underwear botch and
I
a
like
big
that
belt.
they have a wig on it. To look like Vince's hair.
In case he's confused.
This is you and your hair.
So Ari's trying to sell him on it. He's like, it won't look like that on you. Tom Cruise is 5'4", and he looks like Yao Ming on the screen. And Vinny is like, I'm not doing it. Find something else I can do.
He was so rude though the way he said it. He said, I never want to hear of this project ever again.
Yeah.
find something else.
And then Vinny and E go back to the house.
Have fun paying for your Marlon Brando house.
He can't have his Marlon Brando house this way. Vinny and E go back to the house and they fight. And Vinny's like, it's weird you sound like Ari. And E is like, it's weird you want me to agree with you. Which is also not a real argument. He's going to I'm rubber, you're glue Vinny in this situation like an idiot. I like the Drama and Turtle come in and they're like, we've won. We have the cashmere
and then they
pajamas.
go, oh God, is this about Aquaman again?
And Drama said, or is it that I'm not going to the mansion?
Yeah. Which also, he can't go to the mansion.
Well, it's both.
Yeah.
Vince says Ari's taking care of the mansion. And it's funny. I think they used Turtle and Drama really well starting episode 7 where they have them play opposite sides of like, oh, here's what we're doing in the business. Because Turtle is like, Vinny should never wear a superhero costume. He doesn't even dress up on Halloween. And Drama's like, wearing a costume is liberating. I was a Power Ranger at City Walk.
No, he says I was Power Ranger. Then they go, yeah, we had to drop you off at fucking, what was it? No, it was Hollywood Boulevard, I thought.
No, it was City Walk.
It was City Walk?
It's City Walk, and he was selling Verizon plans.
That's the thing. How bad did it get for Drama? It's kind of crazy. He was at Melrose Place. He was doing famous movies and shows, and everybody knows who the fuck he is, and yet he's being a Power Ranger.
You say how bad did it get for Drama? I think this is the beginning of his career. When he comes here, he's trying to get his feet in. He's taking classes. He's trying to make money. That's how I.
Oh, you think it was before?
Yeah, so
I was thinking it was.
It's when he was mean the people that would like Vinny better than him.
Okay, that makes sense.
So they're talking about this. They're both on other opposite sides of the end. And Vinny goes, I don't want to play anyone who doesn't wear a t-shirt, which is the dumbest shit.
The thing is, sometimes Vinny can be correct in certain ways, and then he just says something that you're like, all right, you lost all credibility. You're fucking an idiot. I don't want to play anyone that doesn't wear a t-shirt.
Stupid.
So you won't do a period piece?
Yeah, or something in space.
Yeah.
No Star Wars for Vinny, I guess. Yeah. They get a call from the realtor. It's time to go to Brandon's house. It's time to go to Brando's house.
And Brando, not Brandon. I mean, he's obsessed with Brando. Last episode, he did his little horrible, the worst Brando rendition.
That was not Brando.
Yeah, it was.
That was Al Pacino.
Well, same thing.
So they get to the house and it's a fucking mansion. It's crazy. It's big. It's beautiful. That realtor lady knows how to fucking sell them.
Is 1 million that different than 4 million? I guess it's 4 of them.
Yes. I want you to go on Zillow and look at the difference between 1 million and $4 million.
I was just maybe like 8 million.
There's a difference between a $1 million house and a $1.5 million house. You think there's not going to be a difference between a $1 million house and a $4 million house?
I guess, yeah.
Johnny Depp used to live in the house.
And then,
while he was working on Ed Wood.
And then Vinny says, that's who I want a career like, Johnny Depp. And then E's like, who is it? E? It's like, yeah, he fucking played Pirates of the Caribbean. What do you think? And it's like, yeah, Vinny, that's stupid. You keep pointing at, sometimes I feel like it's when I'm talking to you and you're like, Chandra, you're saying something contradictory. But he's like, I want to be like Johnny Depp, but Johnny Depp's whole thing is doing shtick and gimmick and
Well, that's the thing, because like you can reference Pirates of the Caribbean and the costume, to which Turtle says that's not fair. Johnny Depp dresses like that in real life, which is pretty funny for Turtle to say.
Sauvage.
But also, the first thing they're referencing is Ed Wood, which is super campy and big and costumey. Johnny Depp is continually doing crazy things. He's on Edward Scissorhands at this point in time.
I know.
I mean, Crybaby.
Chocolat.
That's not one of the ones. That's one of the ones that Vinny would do, and then be like, well, now I'm Johnny
Depp.
Depp.
And why? And look at how nobody talks about Chocolat.
That's not even what I mean. I mean that the reason he was able to get Chocolat made and other things is because he did these other bigger pieces. No. So anyway.
But also Edward Scissorhands is the best movie ever.
Oh, it's so fucking good. Vinny wants the career Depp has, and he
would never be Edward Scissorhands. Vinny could never.
Vinny could never be
Vinny
Edward.
would have a meltdown and be like, what? I mean, I have these. I look stupid.
I'm gonna have big crazy hair and scissor hands, and we'd be like, that's a title
Do you
of the movie.
Want to be iconic or not?
And then they're like, well, Brando was in Superman, and he's like, yeah, he played the dad, no tights, and I'm like,
no tights, you got crazy.
I haven't seen any Superman movies really, so I don't know.
Does Brando play the dad in Superman?
I've only seen the one with Kevin Spacey.
I've only seen the new one.
80s is a long time ago. 50 years ago. Half a century.
Oh my God.
It's 40 years ago.
Is 50 years ago?
It's almost 50 years ago.
80 to 90.
Okay, and 4 years ago. In 4 years, it's going to be 50 years ago. It's closer to 50 years ago than 40 years ago.
2020, 2030, 2000. That's crazy because when we think of the 90s, like, not the 90s, the 20th century. The 20th century, right?
Yeah.
The 80s to the 90s is only a decade. right?
Yes.
So much happened. To me, it feels like
We read history every week, and so many things happen in the
to
history.
me, it feels like 80s is 100 years.
So, they're still walking around that house. It's super nice. Turtle is like, you should live here. You need a kingdom like a prince. And he's like, you idiot, don't you mean king? And Turtle's like, no. And Vinny's like, yeah, everyone wants to kill the king, but all the ladies throw himself at the prince because one day he's going to be
it's
king.
so like, like invest in me and like, but I don't have to give you anything back because I'm just prince.
Yeah.
One day maybe I'll be king.
But not right now.
But let's fuck around because I'm prince.
But then drama goes, the
It's giving
queen's got
Simba.
it. Drama goes, the queen's got it pretty good too.
And then they go, she had to have.
She has to fuck the
self-awareness is
king.
crazy of men. Of knowing that like women might not want to fuck them, and the fact that they go, she has to fuck the king.
Well, that is something she has to do to procreate and create heirs. Like that is her responsibility to create heirs. I mean, you're right, sexism, and they're always talking about gifting women to people and stuff. But like that one is literally for procreation. It must happen.
But do you think the Entourage guys are thinking about it in that way?
No, I don't think they are. I didn't think about it my way.
They're like, nobody wants to fuck the king.
Why can't the king be young and hot too? If Vinny's going from prince to king someday, he's gonna say he's an ugly old man.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to be like old man. That's why he wants to be the prince.
He wants to be the young prince.
That's what he's
true.
saying.
I'll die the prince.
So anyway, they're like, okay, well, you know what? We can get you this house for a deal. The owner is a star fucker, so we can sell you the house for $4 million.
How is she a star fucker?
What do you mean?
Also, how old is this lady? If the owner's a star fucker.
Star fucker does not mean you actually fuck stars. Star fucker just means you like being in the presence of stars. You're excited about them. You want to do things for them. You would like to have connections to them.
Whatever. I didn't know what a star fucker is. I know what star crawler.
Chandra, you called yourself a star fucker last season.
I did not.
You said it was offensive word to your people.
That's just called having a punchline to a joke. I don't identify as that at all.
So they're like, should we take this house? And Vinny goes, I'll take it. But he can't afford the house. And he goes, we can't afford anything we have. And we don't have time to house hunt. We got to get me a job.
I love it. Get the house. I agree. We'll take it. I respect to Vinny for just standing on business.
Then Ari calls them and says, I can't get drama into the Playboy Mansion. I could sell Playboy TV show to North Korea, but I can't make this happen. And he goes, you carry no weight. And then he lists like this one really skinny lady. And as like the joke, I guess.
So strike 2 of fat shaming.
This is the second time fat shame in the episode.
Yeah, but your first one was the beginning scene when he said
talking to Turtle.
See, when he was like, I don't think Hugh Hefner had your fat ass running around in mind or whatever at the Playboy Mansion. Strike 2, bitch. Strike 2. Strike 3, you're out.
Well, really, it's just body shaming in general because this lady's so skinny.
Yeah. Stop commenting on people's bodies.
Yeah, you shouldn't be talking
Also,
about anyone's bodies.
You can't be looking that way with that face and comment on people's bodies, Cabbage Patch.
You keep calling him.
He looks like a Cabbage Patch.
You called him
He's
Sabario's last
He's
season.
giving Mona Lisa. Sabario's giving Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa, you're an overrated piece of shit.
With your terrible eyes, look like a Cabbage Patch Kid. What the fuck is this garbage? That's exactly what I think when I see Eons. What the fuck is this garbage?
So that's what we think of E. And then Ari is like, I can't do it. He hangs up. They tell Drama, and Vinny's like, well, let's go get chicken wings at Hooters. And Drama goes, no, this is my problem. I'll deal with it.
Respect to Drama for that, but also respect to Vinny for even being like, bro, let's just go to Hooters. That's the same thing. Like, let's all stick together.
I bet Hooters is better than the Playboy Mansion.
You're the one who thinks you're getting us in the Playboy Mansion. You don't even respect it in the way that you should.
That's why I'm getting
I do not like Hugh Hefner. I hate Hugh Hefner, and I don't like the idea of the Playboy Mansion. Yet I love the idea.
Chandra's
of the Playboy
old
Mansion.
Twitter was called Holly's World.
No,
she watched the
you're
Playboy.
You're already incorrect. It was called Chandra's World because
Based
I
on
loved Holly's World, and I wanted to manifest that I'd be the next Holly Madison.
Chandra would talk a lot about how much she liked the Playboy Mansion and the Playboy girls at the ripe age of 9.
So I didn't understand that there was a man controlling them and they had to have sex with this disgusting man. I thought girls were just in a house looking hot, dressing as bunnies, and like having parties and like hanging out in a grotto. I was like, why are we all not living like this?
Why aren't we all living in the Playboy Mansion? Because you watched the shows, didn't you?
Yeah, I watched the shows. I watched
At
the
9.
Kendra one. My favorite movie was The House Bunny, which I think is good because I have 2 sides. There's the Anna Faris side where she's like hot and she's cool, but then there's like all the girls. And I love the girl who goes, hey, I just got back from the crapper. Or I'm going to go to the crapper. I need to drop up some timber. And then Anna Faris is like, you got to be more mysterious than that. Because she's hitting on a guy. So then she goes back to the guy and she goes, I'm going to go to the crapper. I need to drop up something mysterious. And then she goes, timber. So good.
Okay, so then Drama is going to go deal with it so he can go to the Playboy Mansion. So Drama knocks on the door of Ralph Macchio, and Ralph Macchio is like there, and Drama's
the fact
like,
that
the Playboy
Ralph Macchio is in the show is the funniest thing
It
ever.
means nothing to me, but I know you watched all of Cobra Kai.
I love Cobra Kai, and I only love it so much because I watched it with my family, and
Not me.
not Siena, and our dad would lose his fucking shit every time Ralph Macchio was on the scene. He was like, he does not like Ralph Macchio.
He is. He's really mad about it.
Losing his mind. He didn't like how he looked. He was like, he doesn't even look strong. He was like losing it over Ralph Macchio. And I was like, this just makes me love Ralph Macchio. But I hate Ralph Macchio at the same time.
Yeah, Drama confronts him and is like, hey, I'm at the Playboy Mansion. And Ralph Macchio's wife is like, what are you talking about? And he's like, it was another lifetime. And then he closes the door and he's like, why are you talking
She's
about?
holding their baby. And I believe, we should look this up. Is that the baby? Is that baby then become the Santa Claus kid? That baby is the Santa Claus kid. Look at his face. Wait, we actually have to look this up now
Hold
because
on.
that baby, I saw her carrying that and I go, oh my God. And if he's acting at 3 years old, I think he's the Santa Claus kid.
Hold on. This is, by the way, 10 years out after the Santa Claus came out.
Oh, this is 10 years after Santa Claus came
Yes,
out?
this is 10 years. I
Okay,
think
but
we're-
see if they're related. That's his little brother.
no, they're not. This is 10 years ago.
I don't think that's even his real wife. None of that is real. What are you talking about?
Chandra's saying she recognized the baby
I'm not
like you
saying
recognize
it's
the baby
real.
actor.
I'm saying that baby actor grows up to be the Santa Claus kid, but apparently it's reverse time.
It's not reverse time. The baby in the scene, it's a baby 10 years after.
All right,
This
what did
guy
the
is
baby
a
do then?
child.
Maybe I have the job he did wrong. What did look up Ralph Macchio's
We're
baby
not
in
looking at
Entourage?
Ralph Macchio.
Please.
Ralph Macchio's
And we
baby
can see what he
in
was in.
Entourage. Hold on.
He's a star.
We can look into this for the next episode. We don't have to find
No,
out
right now. We just really fast.
who the baby.
She's
in
already
the episode
there.
is.
She just pressed enter.
It's just stuff for Ralph Macchio, Chandra. And people are mad that Vince had no idea what Smallville was, but I think he's just being a bitch. I think
he's
knows
being a
what
bitch.
Smallville is.
He's being a shit. He's
I don't
being
know.
like-
I kind of think he was. What is small? When he said what is Smallville, that was pretty funny.
I think he's being a bitch.
I think he's being a bitch, but I think he also doesn't have time to be watching Smallville. He's too busy fucking around.
Ralph Macchio's wife and child walk away, and he stops being a phony, and he's like, listen, like, I didn't do it. I didn't free the monkeys because I don't care about PETA, and I just bought my wife a chinchilla coat.
Also, why is
And-
he okay with his Ralph Macchio character being so awful?
Well, his is funny.
What is up with people playing themselves and being cool, being like,
I think this one's funny, and I think it's so cartoonish. I don't think that's who Ralph Macchio
he
is.
literally says to his wife, that's the old days, and he goes, bitch, I'm going to the Playboy Mansion tonight. I'll see you there. And he's lying to his
Yeah,
wife.
I think he thinks.
was a baby.
Men used to think that was funny back then. They're like, that's so funny because he's whipped in front of his wife. Then his wife walks away, and then Drama's like, will you please take the blame?
That's
Ralph
funny to hate
Macchio
your
goes,
wife and lie to her.
In Entourage times, yes.
James from Love on the Spectrum would be so mad. He talks about this so much.
Ralph Macchio refuses to take the blame for Drama because even though he said it was in the past, he is going to the Playboy Mansion tonight, and Drama's frustrated because he just said, you have a wife and a child and a pilot.
He's like, this is all I have.
All I have is the Playboy Mansion. Please take the blame for me. And Ralph Macchio says no. Then we move to at Ari's house. He is trying to sneak out to join them at the Playboy Mansion, and his wife catches him.
Yeah, horrible to be sneaking out. Also, what was your plan?
Well, I like that
To
he
just have her look around the house and be like, where'd Ari go?
No, he's wearing a suit and he goes, I have a meeting. And she looks down at his ankles and goes, at the Playboy Mansion. And you see that he's got pajamas on underneath his suit. And it's just a little bit of pajama coming out underneath the pants.
That. That's crazy.
Yeah, because you're not intense like fucking Ari's wife. Ari's wife knows what's up.
And then she says, I want 2 weeks in where?
3 weeks in the south of France with the children. And he goes, of course, baby. And she goes, with you.
Yeah, and he's like, fuck. And then she's like, you better be home by 2 or I'm showing up and saying, Ari, what's his face?
Ari
forgot his
Gold,
Viagra."
super agent, forgot his Viagra. I'm going to shout that at the gates if you're not back by 2 a.m.
If this is what you're talking about, that they changed their relationship to loving each other, that's insane.
Yeah, he's no...
May that love never find me. Because that's not love. That's crazy.
They love each other. But
Are
also,
you being serious?
For the show, that's what they're trying to act like they love each other.
I
That's the
don't
show.
think they are.
They are. This is the show
What?
telling that they love each other.
This is how you love your partner?
In Entourage, yeah.
Well,
You're scared of your wife, and that's how you know you love her. Because she's going to come and humiliate you, and you have to agree to this.
no fucking thanks, bro. Well, yes, thanks if I'm getting 2 weeks in the south of France.
3 weeks.
But I would be like, without you.
No, she loves him. She wants him there, but he just wants to work all the time because he loves working.
No, because wait, what he says at the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah, he says, I wish I wasn't married, which means he's not going to cheat. That's what it is.
I'm sorry, that's bad.
I'm doing boy translation for you.
To
That's
say
what's happening.
I wish I wasn't married. Okay, fuck you. What?
I'm doing boy translation for you. That means he's
I
not going to
understand
cheat
that
on
he's
his
not gonna
wife.
cheat. I don't care. If a man ever was like, I wish I wasn't married or wish I wasn't in my relationship right now, fuck you.
You're absolutely correct, but that's not understanding the Entourage times or what they're trying to
All
tell
right,
you.
We're in the line.
Now we're at the
in
gate.
the car line.
So they pull up.
At
Turtle's
the
at the
gate.
gate. They're about to go into the mansion, and security pops their trunk.
No, they ask him about his trunk, and then he says no, and then the guy comes up and was like, "Pop your damn trunk," and he's like, "Okay."
So then they pop the trunk, and Drama
It's
is
the best
in the
thing
trunk.
ever. They didn't even put a blanket over him. They didn't even put anything in the
He's
way.
just curled
It's
up in a
him,
ball.
and he's like, so good.
So they're like, another stowaway, which means this happens again.
Yeah.
And then Drama is like, please, I've known you guys for 10,000 years. And the security appears to intimately know Drama.
Everyone knows Drama. They're like, Drama, get out of there.
He goes, can you at least call a cab for me? And they go, use your thumb on Sunset. And he goes, Patrick. He says, you've known me for 15 years. And also Patrick separately. But when he looks at him sadly and goes, Patrick, to order a cab is so funny to me. And then they're in the mansion without Drama. No Drama.
No,
And
Drama goes to walk and he walks away.
Yeah, Drama's walking home. And the mansion
Which
actually,
is crazy. Why not just let him take the car home?
They have to get home.
He can pick you up later. You can Uber. There's lots of things that
There's
can
no
happen.
Uber.
We double
It's really
punish him.
hard for
Fine,
me to
you take a
express to you that they
taxi,
don't have Uber
Take a
in this
taxi.
world.
Whatever. You get another famous friend.
To drop
ta-
you off?
Yes.
Yeah, you could do that. But
It's
I
all,
think
it's all bad.
I do think
They
a part of
want to double
Entourage
punish Drama.
is it's both good to be a bum and not good to be a bum. They're like, isn't it cool to be a bum sometimes? But sometimes they're like, oh, you don't want to be a bum.
Well, because bum is him walking.
Well, they're all bumming off
Vinnie.
Vinny, but if Vinny was to bum off someone, that's bad.
I guess.
So anyway, we go into the mansion, and I'll be honest, it does look like fun.
No, I've always
That
wanted
cove
to go.
place, you call it the grotto?
Yeah.
That
I've
looks
always
sick.
wanted to go.
It's this beautiful lit party, and there's a big grotto that you can swim around in. So Turtle goes, would you look at all the nice fake titties in this place? And Vinny goes, I thought you liked all natural. And Turtle says, I believe in a woman's right to choose.
I agree.
Then a woman tells Turtle nice pajamas, and he goes, it's formal nightwear.
Yeah, I know. He was like the slander. And then I was confused what happened.
His pajamas get spilled
Was
on him, and he
that
can't return
woman
them.
in a tiger body paint?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was her shirt.
That's what you didn't understand what was happening? What I didn't
And
understand
then
was
she
happening.
went to hug him, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
it went on him.
Yeah, he gets
okay.
it stained, and then
I would be so mad. I would be so for the amount of effort and work I went through to get this damn thing.
Well, now he has
And
to
now
keep
it has something on it.
I'm sorry, he spent no money on it. He pawned one iPad to get it.
I don't care about the fact of like I can't return it anymore. I care about like I wanted to look good tonight, and now I have garbage on me.
Just tell people that you got ground up on or something. I don't know.
Ground up on.
Yeah, like a girl was on you. It's tiger
Ground up on. I don't think that's correct.
Grinded? You got grind up on? Ground.
You got.
It's ground. Grinded? No, you got ground on.
You know it sounds wrong.
It sounds wrong, but I know it's right. Were people grounding
You were
last?
embraced by
Grind?
that woman. You were physically.
Whatever. Drama's walking down Sunset and he's getting called slurs by boys in a Jeep.
That was crazy. Just random guys driving, calling the F word, and then when he screamed, he says, "Fuck you, college boys," and then fully grabs his penis. Not
Well,
even.
that's a gesture. When you
I
grab
know,
your penis
but
and
it's
you
like it
shape
could be
at
like,
someone.
but he literally like grabs the whole thing and goes,
So then
"Drama."
Turtle calls Drama and he goes, I figured out how to sneak you in. And so we're like, oh, Drama's going back to get in the mansion. Meanwhile, Ari is trying to talk to Vinny about Aquaman, and Vinny is getting so pissed.
Vinny's big.
He's like, I want to hear what the girls have to say. And Ari goes, they're good to look at, not to hear
that
talk.
pissed me off. Well, good to look at, not to talk, and his back is to them.
Yeah, his back is to them. Ari's blocking them off. Because he doesn't want Vinny focusing on them. He wants Vinny focusing on work. But then the girls all roast Ari. Yeah. So he's like, they're not good to talk to. And every single one comes at him with like a cruel quip.
How did Hugh Hefner start? How did this happen?
We're not getting into this right now.
How did this guy get all these ladies to be? How was he rich in the first
I'm not.
place?
We'll talk. You can look this up and discuss
Why
it.
is it a secret?
No,
Is it a
because
secret?
we have to go soon. We have to finish the pod.
Sorry.
We have other things going on. We haven't even gotten to the fact that Vinny's getting advice from Danny Masterson.
Oh my God. When Danny Masterson shows up, I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is a crazy choice that they made. Because, one, it's the incorrect choice in the first place. And we were talking about it. It should have been Ashton Kutcher. Maybe they couldn't get him or
They
something.
definitely
but
couldn't
that's
get
crazy
Ashton
that they
Kutcher, and
couldn't
that's
get-
why it's Danny Masterson.
Whatever. Crazy to choose him, but crazy that the guy that they happen to choose that they still shouldn't have chosen, they double shouldn't have chosen. And the fact that they're like, oh, he's the level of success that Vinny should aspire to.
Well, that's not what it is, because
crazy.
they talk a little bit differently. Because basically,
Well, he says he's grinding. He's like, he's doing
He's
this.
grinding.
He's a DJ. He's this. He's
he's
that.
a DJ, which is stupid. He's
Yeah,
on
I know.
TV and he's
Why
a
is that
radio
even on the
host.
list? And then I was like, okay, all these things, and now he's in prison.
Vinny does call him a TV guy at one point. It is crazy that convicted rapist Danny Masterson is an example of a hardworking individual in
It's
Hollywood.
crazy. It's actually crazy.
Then Drama is in the mix. He's made it in, and he's chosen to go and fight Ralph Macchio immediately. He sneaks into the
I love it. No, I
Playboy
love it.
Mansion
Then
and
he
then goes to
sneaks
fight
in
Ralph
and then
Macchio.
immediately causes a scene that will get him thrown out. It's like, no, stay on the radar. But he's like, no, fuck Ralph Macchio for being here and not taking the fall when it's his fault.
And Ralph calls Drama a washed-up soap star, and Drama goes, "I just did an indie," which I think is the funniest retort that he could have given.
Is crazy.
And that's when Hugh Hefner comes up. And Drama's like, "I didn't do it. Ralph Macchio did it." And Ralph Macchio's like, "I didn't do it." And Hugh Hefner's like, "If you don't tell me who let those monkeys go, then
You're both out.
Then you're both out." And they realize it was Pauly Shore.
Who the fuck is Pauly Shore?
Paul Montgomery Shore is an American comedian and actor. He is best known for his performance in 1990s comedies films, including Encino Man, and he also plays Bobby in the Goofy movie and Bobby in the Extremely Goofy movie.
Why are you giving him a fancy
I
intro?
don't know, I thought it was funny.
Oh. I didn't understand.
He's the
There's something I
cheesy
wasn't
pizza
listening.
sunglasses
I love
guy.
the Goofy movie. Oh my God, he looks just like the Goofy movie character.
Yeah, they drew it for him. He was very famous in the 90s, and now, or at least not now, about 4 years ago, he was going to emo night, like trying to fuck Camille's friends all the time. And Camille would be like, "We saw Pauly Shore from Encino Man. He's trying to fuck my friends again." And she would go to emo night like once a month and tell me that Pauly Shore was trying to fuck her friends. And she'd be like, "Pauly Shore's texting my friends."
Because it's like people know who he is while they see it, but they're like, oh.
Yeah, but he's on the outs.
I mean, so is Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, but
Ralph
that's different.
Macchio's
That's
always because
that's
he
a
only
different
ever
kind of
had
out because
Karate
he's like a cheesy.
He only ever had Karate Kid.
Yeah, movie guy as opposed to Pauly Shore, who's just like, I don't know, he's Pauly Shore. It's the only way I
But
can
that's why
describe
those
him.
are Drama's friends.
The people who do bigger roles on Entourage and really interact with Drama, usually they've fallen off.
Which is partially funny for Drama, and then they get to be in a thing. So Pauly Shore then gets escorted out of the mansion shouting for animal rights.
I agreed. He's like, they shouldn't be locked up, and I was like, that's crazy to include this, and Hugh Hefner feels nothing. He's like, get this guy out of here, and it's like, this guy's really making good points.
And then Hef tells Drama and Ralph Macchio to behave themselves. And then Drama tries to get a job from Ralph and his pilot, and Ralph goes, "There's
Because
nothing
there's
in it for
nothing
you."
in it for you, which is so rude. There's something for Drama. Come on.
Do you know what this weird tent place they're at as? So then we cut to all the guys having a good time at the mansion.
Talk to me like I've been there.
You watched all the show. You were Chandra's World on
It's
Twitter.
like Siena when she was like, I've been in that house.
I was in that
There were
house.
children eating candy in the backyard.
I was
they
in
were
that
the
house,
backyard eating candy.
and I was depressed following Mom around, and we were talking about how that one guy eats things. Phil eats things. Feed Phil, whatever the fuck it is. That's not the point. So we're at the Playboy
Supersize me?
Mansion. No, I just told you. I know it's Feed Phil. Don't supersize me. We're talking about how all the boys are now happy at the Playboy Mansion. They have a girl each, except for Ari.
I hate that.
And then,
I hate that they all have a girl on their shoulder. And like, I couldn't even listen to the dialogue because I was too busy watching all of these extras, all of these girls. And I was like, I don't think I could do this role. The role is just look overly interested in these men talking. And I was like, this is torture. And like, one woman in real life would actually sit there and just be like,
girls at the Playboy Mansion. That's what's happening. The place you want to go.
No.
Yes, that's what's happening.
no,
That is
Holly
what is
Madison
happening.
literally just roasted Ari.
She's the only one who gets to do it. And she also is mean to all the other ones.
I think that these women have substance and they wouldn't just sit there smiling and giggling.
That's not true. They sit there smiling and giggling. That's
You
what their
hate
job
women,
is.
huh?
That's what their job is. That's how and they get like a weird allowance and they're not allowed to leave and they all have to suck Hugh Hefner's dick. dick at the same time after one after another or something.
That's
Crazy.
That might be true.
All these things are true. And there's dog shit all over the place.
Ugh, I'm so glad
And it's
I never lived
carpeted.
there.
And you have an allowance and you're not allowed to have another job or a boyfriend.
Which is also crazy how he has these parties. Because does he expect them not to have sex with people?
Yes. They're just supposed to stand there and be overly interested in you, and that's it. That's their job.
Why would I want to be there?
I don't know.
I would be an undercover playboy. That should be a movie. Undercover playmate, and you kill Hugh Hefner and you liberate everybody, and then you take over the house for all you girls.
Liberate. They've chosen to be their number one. Number two, which is I don't believe in choice feminism, but
Choice feminism.
choice feminism is the idea that feminism is not an economic movement, that it's about what women choose to do and not about like economic rights of women and literal like law things. It's like, well, women can choose to do whatever they want to do, and if they choose to like not have a
But
job
that's
or
not a
whatever,
real choice to be with Hugh Hefner like that.
why is that not a real choice?
Because why would you want to do that?
Because you might be on TV maybe.
But that's still then there's something
Or you might be in a magazine maybe. They're all trying to be in a magazine.
There's some sort of like contractual thing happening, so maybe that's not fully consensual then.
That's
not
all
fully choice.
jobs.
Yeah, I don't choose to have a job.
You don't choose to have a job.
I only don't choose to be going to the job I'm at right now. But I do be going.
Late.
And I do be doing the best job there.
Oh my God. So anyway, the girls are hanging on all of them and they're like, you want that house, but you refuse to do like Aquaman. And he's like, well, I like the toys. I don't need the toys of like being rich and stuff.
He needs the toys.
And so they're talking about how Vinny should be buying this house. And Drama goes, the worst thing that could happen to you is they kick you out and they let you pack your stuff, which is so funny because that means when he got foreclosed on in his condo,
They
they
took all
let
his
him pack
things.
him stuff
Oh,
and he
they
saw
let him
that as
pack
a positive.
He's like, well, I'm leaving with my things. And I got to
mm.
live here longer than I should have.
Then he finally explains, like, you know what? Like, I'm in this job for the long haul. And Vinny is like, I'm not confident enough to be a superhero.
And then he goes, I didn't know you were insecure. He's like, I'm not insecure. I'm just not confident. And I'm like, is that not what being insecure is? I'm not confident enough to do something.
Oh, no. I've been being a bitch the whole episode because actually, I think I'm not tough enough to be Aquaman. Shut the fuck up,
I
Vinny.
know.
But anyway, so
He
then
can't pull it off or whatever. And it's
Ari
like,
takes his
okay,
moment and he
no one's
goes,
listening.
Warner is willing to put so much money on you being Aquaman. And they want to shoot movies back to back, 5 for the first, 7 for the second. And Turtle goes, that's like $50 million.
I agreed, and then I hated that he corrected him. And then I did the math after because I was
You
like,
did the math after?
I was like, is he even right? Because maybe Turtle was right.
Well, this is why that Turtle makes that $200 a week. Then Vinny asks if he can have
$200 a week is a crime.
It's a crime. He's literally making so.
He said, "Can I have 6 weeks advance pay?"
$200
That's
a
crazy.
week.
He's making nothing.
And Turtle works the most in that house.
Yeah.
No one works more
Literally.
than Turtle in that house. He's making $200 a week.
What does Drama make money from him? No, Drama doesn't.
No.
But
He
does.
finds out
But
he gets paid.
Son does nothing but give him bad moves.
Yeah, he doesn't help. And so then Vinny asks Ari if they can get suit approval. Ari says, fuck yeah. And we go, Vinny's gonna be Aquaman. And Drama adds,
Oh, and Aquaman has a brother, doesn't he? And I'm like, yes, get your bag.
get your bag, Drama.
Sign
Be
yourself,
Aquaman's brother.
attach yourself to
Aquaman
this.
does have a brother, which is correct, though. Drama knows what's up.
Yeah.
And then Ari says he wishes he wasn't married as he looks at all the women because he's saying he
I
won't cheat on
hated
his
that.
wife who he
no,
loves.
I don't. That's no excuse.
And
You don't
everyone
say
is
that.
happy. End of episode 3. So, Chandra, what do you think of the episode?
Good, but you cannot show the cover with Holly Madison and Kendra and apparently Bridget and have them at the very end and they have like one line each. Bullshit. It's bullshit.
They're not actors.
I don't care. That's who I want to see in the show.
No,
You're
you want to see.
advertising that. That's what I want
You
to see.
want to see the Entourage characters in the show. It's called Entourage, not Holly's World. She has a show
No, good.
that she talks
Good
on.
episode. Good episode.
What do you think's gonna happen next?
I hate when you ask this fucking question. I don't know. I didn't write the fucking show. He's gonna do Aquaman, and then he's gonna continue to be a bitch left and right about every step of Aquaman. That's what's gonna happen next.
We're gonna find out. So, rankings.
Okay, bottom, Ari, because he disrespected my girls. He said that they're better to look at than listen to. Fucking rude. You're a rude asshole. Next to him is actually going to be Vinny, because Vinny was so annoying the entire time about. The thing is, I love that he pulled the trig on the house. Yes, correct move. But so annoying about all the Aquaman. So like, don't even bring up this project to me ever again. Whatever. Like, suck it up. You're whatever. Then it's gonna be E, of course. But E really didn't do much this episode, so I just kind of left him alone. He's number 3. Like, I still hate him. But he at least read the script, kind of fought for Aquaman, and shut up. Kept his mouth fucking shut. So that's pretty good.
We like when he keeps his mouth fucking shut.
And then next would be Turtle, because I love his hustle with the Apple Store. And then number 1 is going to be drama for sitting in the trunk. And being
sitting in the trunk.
For being a stowaway to get in. Iconic. I agree with that. And then for fighting Ralph Macchio. Yes. Fight Ralph Macchio. Oh, but I did want him down a little more because I'm upset. I said in the beginning he wasn't going to be my top. Because I'm upset because he did not fight for PETA or care about the monkeys.
Drama?
Yeah, that he didn't release the monkeys.
Well, you said it was going to make him higher. You didn't say it was going to bring him lower, that he didn't actually release the monkeys.
You could put somebody else above him.
Yeah.
Who else was?
And then number 1.
You could put Turtle above him.
Holly Madison. Number 1 for roasting Ari.
So if drama had released the monkeys, would he beat Holly Madison?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Lloyd was in it. He was in the background of one shot.
Lloyd was
they cut his lines
in it,
then.
bro.
I didn't see him.
He was when Ari was getting a fitting for his pajamas.
Was he?
He was sitting on the couch watching.
That's crazy.
So let's see. My bottom this time,
Your bottom?
and it kills me to say this, is Turtle for fighting the Aquaman movie. He's at the bottom for me. He is trying to stop this movie the whole goddamn
Under
time.
Ari, who's been disrespectful to literal women
Well, hold on. So
and his own wife? That's crazy.
Turtle's on the bottom for that because he's trying to stop the Aquaman movie, and I'm like, can we get into the Aquaman part of the show already? And so he needs to stop doing that. Oh my God. Then it's E, because even though he doesn't talk that much, when he does talk, I'm angry. Then it's Ari,
You're so wrong for this.
because I think it's so funny. He puts on a full set of pajamas underneath his suit to leave his house. He doesn't bring them in a bag to change into. He doesn't leave them in his car. He's just going to take off his suit and have pajamas on underneath it. That's incredible. Yeah. And he loves his wife, and he's like, I got to be home by 2 or she's going to come scream that I need Viagra.
That's crazy that you think that's love. That's crazy.
It's love for Ari and his wife. Love looks different for all of us, Chandra. It's not a one size fits all. That's how Ari and Ari's wife, the character whose name we don't know the name of still, love each other.
Exactly.
That's the writers. They're not telling us.
He screamed at her in that parking lot.
Yeah, I know. I'm mad about that. I put him down for that. I like that Vinnie isn't going to go without drama, and I like that he is his friend.
I didn't rank Vinnie, did I?
You did. You said you're mad at him.
I would put him up, though, because
Yeah, so I'm putting Vinnie up because I like that he is like, we're not going in without drama. He's trying to get drama in. He is like, I would like to hear these ladies talk, which he's saying facetiously. He just doesn't want to hear about Aquaman, but still, and points out how Ari is being rude. And then my top is drama. And my top is drama not because he went in a trunk. My top is drama because he is willing to deal with his problems head on. He goes to Ralph Macchio's house. He goes right up to Ralph Macchio and he gets the fucking party. And then he gets Pauly Shore kicked out. So number 1 is drama.
Ralph Macchio is just
immediately
so good.
He sneaks in to go fight
Ralph
Macchio.
It's like, do that tomorrow.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Or it's just, but he's like, he has no time to waste. He has to go pick this fight. He has to clear his name. He did not free these monkeys. Yeah. And so drama's my number 1. And now we have one more thing to do before we end the episode.
What?
Ben, who gets us into the Playboy Mansion and who is banned?
Yep. Who got us in and who's
What
banned?
Exactly was the question? Who's Turtle and
so
who's
there's 2 separate
No.
questions.
Okay.
No, there's 2 separate questions. Who of me and Siena would be the plug to get us into the Playboy Mansion?
And the second one, which one of us we banned from the Playboy
And they
Mansion?
can be the same answer separately.
No, you're playing a game. Chandler, this is
but also who would be
the just
who
soft
would be
drinks
banned,
of you pitching
Who would be
this.
banned from the Playboy Mansion?
They could be the same person.
Why don't
just
I
soft.
don't want to be the same
because
person.
in my head I'm like Chandra could be the hookup, but also banned.
No, I'm the hookup.
You're not the hookup. He's amazing. You're not the hookup. You don't hook it up like that with stuff. I hook it up with random crazy stuff.
I don't know. What are you banned for?
I think I'm the hookup, and I think that Siena's actually banned.
I think they'd be like, you cannot just go in the grotto. You have to like do the rules, and Siena would be like, I'm going in.
Yeah.
I'm banned for going in the grotto.
Yeah.
Chandra, all of the things you would do, I think they would be like, that's good for the Playboy Mansion. unless you were like,
We want more of it.
They were like, go sit on Vinny's
would
head
free the
or
monkeys,
whatever.
though. I would
and
free
they
the
were
monkeys.
like, you're not supposed to say anything to Vinny. You're just supposed to look at him.
Oh, I would be like, I'm talking.
Yeah, Chandra wouldn't shut up.
I would be like, what the fuck? You weren't gonna do Aquaman? Are you fucking stupid?
And then Drama would be there and be like,
yeah,
this one girl, she's ruining the whole vibe.
no, Drama would like me.
Meanwhile, I would just be sitting in the grotto having a drink.
No,
sitting
but you
there.
would get kicked out because you'd be in like
You're not
like
supposed to be there.
you'd be in
Why
like
can't
your
I be in the
basketball
grotto?
shorts and
No,
they'd be like,
they're
get
not
out.
in the grotto.
Yeah.
There were girls in the grotto.
It seemed like they were paid to be there. I don't think everyone was supposed to get the grotto.
Sienna would also just be straight up rude to Hugh Hefner.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so you'd be kicked out.
Yeah, you'd be kicked out.
I would avoid him. I would just stay away from him so I didn't have to be rude because I want to stay at the party.
I think Chandra is going to try to stay at the party harder than you're going to try to stay at the party.
Yeah.
Well, the party seems gross. Besides the grotto,
That's
No,
why you're
it's
getting kicked
so
out.
fun.
I want to get in that.
I'm
grotto
running
so
around
bad.
with Holly Madison.
How heavily do you think that grotto is
Oh, I'm sure.
chlorined?
They
I'm sure it's.
hit it with a
funny.
power washer every day.
Yeah, I can go in that grotto.
Yeah, people
then.
clean it. I mean, it had gross shit in it probably,
Probably every day it had gross shit.
but
in
then
it.
they clean it.
But
Can
then
I
they
get there
clean
in there first?
Yeah,
before
like, are
people
you?
get
Yeah,
dirty?
Sienna's
I
showing
run into the grotto
The
immediately.
party is like 8 p.m. and Sienna's showing up at 5:30, being like, "So I wanted to be your first. So I was the first one in the grotto today."
They're
Yeah.
like, you gotta go.
I want to be the first.
They're
one.
like,
She
you're
would get
actually-
kicked out just for pulling up in her Prius.
You're hogging the grotto.
I want to hog the grotto. It's my grotto.
It's not your grotto.
also-
Yeah, exactly. She was trying to say some shit like that, and you have her be like, "Get the fuck out."
I want to be in the grotto.
She's like, "It's my grotto."
Wrap it up.
Well, we're gonna go to an escape room. Oh, we're supposed to wrap it up like, listen, subscribe.
Yes, thank you.
Comment. You gotta do all the things.
Thanks for listening to
Thanks for
Entourage.
listening.
Thank you
to
for listening to Hug It Out, Bitch, and Entourage Rewatch
One of our
podcast.
1 million and 1.5 million listeners. Thank you for 1 million subscribers. We're celebrating 1 million.
You have 1 week to watch the next episode of Entourage.
So after you 1 week, it's tomorrow. It's the day after tomorrow. Oh, for them. So after you watch your Euphoria, listen to it. Watch that.
It's one
After
click
you
over.
watch Euphoria, click one over to Entourage.
I'm turning the
Entourage is
recording
after.
off.
Wait!
Or, whatever it's called.
What do you want to say?
I'm thinking.
I'm turning it off.
No!
Thank you for listening.
No!
Bye.
Next time on Hug It Out, Bitch. Vinny goes, I need to go christen the bathroom. So Vinny's going to go
Take a fat
take a
shit. I didn't know that we were doing shit jokes.
I really wanted to get to this poop joke, but you were just talking about Lily Allen forever. And I was like, but Vinny's about to christen the bathroom.
Yeah, that was crazy that he said that. This is the only time I've ever agreed with Ori. His wife needs to shut the fuck up. She's like, I told you to turn off your phone. And he's like, it's a fucking Wednesday at 12 p.m., bro. And he's like, you want to be able to go to a country club, all these things? I'm like, yeah, I am so sick of her. Do you want a nice husband or do you want nice things? You can't have both. I love drama because even when he's checking somebody out, he doesn't do it too creepy.
Well,
It's
he
like
does it in a
respect.
weird way.
It's like a respect.
It is a respect. He respects women
It's
for
like
being
I will
hot.
also be getting my work done.
Well, no, he hides that because they call drama up to
Oh,
go and
yeah.
talk, and he goes, I'm getting a gift for my girlfriend. She goes, oh, that's too bad. You have a girlfriend?
And he's like, fuck.
Could have fucked this girl, but I said I had a
say
girlfriend.
that? Just say you're vulnerable and you need your calves
If he had been
done.
honest, he could have fucked that lady maybe.
Yeah.